My husband ruined two marriages. Gaycation update. So, when I last posted, I'd contacted my husband to tell him he wouldn't be staying at our home tonight, and a bag would be waiting for him. As you can imagine, we argued quite badly. I won't go into the specific details, but no, I'm 100% on board with the fact that at a minimum he's bi, might even be gay altogether. We've had arguments in the past, but I've genuinely never seen him have such a childish tantrum before, screaming about how I just don't understand the gaycation. I absolutely despise that phrase now. And insinuating I'm actually homophobic because I refuse to allow him to participate in this cultural exchange with the gay community. A lot of you said to ask him if it'd be acceptable if the roles were in reverse. And I did say, would it be acceptable if I went and slept with another guy during that week? Like clockwork, he was very angry and offended, saying it's completely different because a gaycation means nothing and what happens on the gaycation stays on the gaycation, etc. So, doesn't really count. Whereas I'd just be straight up cheating. Well, I turned it around on him. No, but you see what happens in Manchester stays in Manchester. It doesn't mean anything, it doesn't count. It's like bird watching. And I think I got through to him. He went all quiet and then started crying, admitting the thought of me sleeping with another man is destroying his heart, but relationship needs sacrifices. So he agreed, while in tears, that when he goes on the vacation, I'll get 1 week in Manchester to do whatever I want. He doesn't want me to, but that's fair in a twisted way, he supposed. I told him to get out of my house. Thankfully, he left without a fight. I know it's incredibly petty, but I also drained the joint bank account, legal in the UK, so he couldn't try and use it against me. About an hour later, I got rung up by his mum, my mother in law, who just screamed and screamed at me about being a cheating beep, how I was horrible, what about the kids, etc. When I finally got my composure back, I just said, ask your son about the gaycation. Obviously, at first, she got angry, but I said, no, just ask him about the gaycation. He'll explain. But she called me a effing joke and hung up. Later on, getting into the evening, got another phone call from her in floods of tears, and I told her she doesn't need to be the one to apologize. She was so upset she put father in law on the phone, who, while he sounded calm,